Good morning, everyone. It's Gal. We are playing some more Pokemon Reborn, and today we are heading into post-game chapter 6, which means level 130. We've got yet another guest here, Shade. The nightclub is becoming full of NPCs at this point. And we are ready to start another round. I believe... Is that it? Yes. Simon. Good to see you again, Rafe. There's a new report today, an unusual one. No sign of legendaries, no portals, no anomalies, but I think you'll agree that it's a matter of immediate concern. Apparently, that teacher down at Apopil Academy, Kiki, she's back. She's been holding sermons regularly for a little bit now. Victoria only just found her out herself and is headed out already. I've got a feeling someone might want to check on her. Which, Victoria was literally standing here when we went up through there, so that's interesting. So, obviously this is going to be Apopil Beach. So you heard the rumors too, that Kiki's back? And what a crowd she drew. This turned out as easily double or triple any lecture I gave. What I really want to know is why. Why does she look like me? What? And break. As you continue meditating, you will inevitably find thoughts and feelings bubble to the surface. Though with practice, the frequency decreases. This is only normal. Acknowledge that you have had the thought or feeling, and then return your mind to a neutral state. Remember, for beginners, it's okay to focus on your breathing rather than simply trying to think of nothing. This is creepy and weird, and I don't like it. I'm not a guest. I'm supposed to... Why does she look like me? Why does she know her lectures and talk like her? If this is someone's idea of a joke, I hate it more than anything. The guests in the back should remain quiet so the students can concentrate. I got that a lot when I first came here too. This is so wrong. Kiki is... I could just... Okay, no, she's right. Before anything, I need to calm myself down. As much as I'd like to march up there and give her a piece of my mind here and now, I don't think we can really get to her with all the people in the way. I'll gather myself and wait. That one in the middle isn't focusing. 12 o'clock, next to that girl. There, he just shifted again. Is Kiki insistent? I'm used to noticing these types. I bet he's lost in some train of thought right now and doesn't even realize it. Part of me wants to go break his focus just to spite Kiki. It'd take some pestering, but I bet he'd crack like an egg. That's just petty, no need to do that. For now, I'll just try to calm down. Then hopefully, this can all be unwound reasonably. Okay. So. Managing the academy alone was always an impossible task, but Reborn City as well? There's no possible way I can be expected to lead both of them at once. Let's see, this is Psychic type. But it probably still has some fire moves. So that could be dangerous for Le Bagel. I actually don't have a lot of good switch-ins here for a fire move, which I was not planning on. Can we just risk it? Let's just risk it. Not very effective. Cool. Nope, it has Fire Blast. Now we know. So I guess it must be. This is another one I'm not super familiar with, so I'm assuming it's fire psychic. So I guess Tassara, Night Slash should be a critical hit. And we'll Ice Punch. Focus Sash? Seed Bomb's gonna do some damage, but we can Ice Shard to finish it off, just to make sure we've got priority. And that's our first fight. It is the nature of those precious few among us who could truly care to pick up more responsibilities than we are able to uphold. There is much to be said there for personal boundaries, for managing the weight of those burdens and prioritizing them in whichever way saddles us with the fewest regrets. Those are not concerns of the present moment. For now, it is enough to simply acknowledge that these struggles exist. They are there now, and for better or worse, they will be there later. Their presence does not have to obstruct you from enjoying the benefits of a peaceful mental state in the meantime. Wait, what were you saying before? You've led Apifel and Reborn? Who even are you? Excuse me, I'm talking to you. Fine. I'm genuinely not sure. I'm going to go on the assumption there's going to be another Darmanitan at some point. I'm trying to think of what the best way to handle this is. How many telluric seeds do we have, by the way? Yeah. I'm actually just going to switch Nick to the front for now. Sniping right back into meditation with no further comment? Something is really weird here. This is unorthodox, but let's keep bothering the students who are meditating. Most of them might not correct, but I can spot the ones who will. One of the people on the top level shifted when that guy started talking. You want to see if we can do it again? I'm not sure which ones. Okay, most of them might not crack. One of the people on the top level. Oh, on the top level. Ah. Even Kiki, for all her focus and wellness, couldn't outlast her expiration in any way that mattered. Okay. Nature Girl Coco. Let's go ahead and freeze dry. That's unfortunate, and that's 4 times effective. That's annoying. clicked through that a little fast, but I think it said Shiftry. It said Stoutland. That'll still work. Apparently it's faster. Stoutland is one of those weird Pokemon that I've always felt like when I use it, it never feels great, but when the enemy uses it, it always feels really powerful. Like it feels really bulky, really feels really bulky, really fast, really strong. It's a choice scarf? Must be a choice, either choice band or choice scarf. That's probably why it switched move types there. Return. Okay, it's gotta be a choice scarf. Go ahead and send Headbutt here. We're just getting trounced here. Physical clock ticks at the same speed for everyone. None of us can prevent our varied ends, but your mind does not subscribe to the speed of the second hand. The clock is a tool measuring the rotation of planets, not the passing of thoughts. So after that, I do want to switch back to the bagel being in front because being able to get Tailwind up feels important. I think this just about confirms my theory. Those aren't the students' thoughts and concerns, those are mine. Kiki has my face, the crowd has my doubts. I don't understand why this is happening, but I want it to stop. This is humiliating on two accounts. Guy in blue at the front, saw him shift 2. Pierce is one of my former gang members. I will still never be able to be like Kiki. Bagel might be able to take that. Ludicolo. Actually, Ludicolo is a great target for Nick because Freeze Dry should be quad effective. That is a focus sash again. Gastrodon. Actually, Nick's really good here too. Freeze Dry is, again, 4 times strong because it hits water super effectively. Sharpedo, I'm gonna go Jules RM. And let's go Leaf Blade, I guess? That's a Mega. Luckily, it's still a glass cannon, and we're still really fast. The path is clear. You are correct. You cannot be like me. That is why I'm here. You no longer need to. That's not... Didn't you want to be relieved of your burdens? Didn't you want to return to the days when you could live freely? Was the responsibility not too much? Who even are you? What are you doing here? Did you just come here to embarrass me in front of everyone? Or are you just trying to control them? Why would anyone want the responsibility if not for the power? Even that's not enough to actually stop anyone. That lot of good it did me when Team Meteor was here. I was as powerless as in Labrador as I was atop Pyrus. Then you can simply let me take care of everything. For what purpose do you cling to responsibility? It is destroying you. Because this is my home too. I'm not handing it over to some stupid shadow clone who takes pleasure in humiliating others. Rafe, please, put her out of her misery. Even now she seeks someone else to do what she cannot. But this fight is irrational. I'm already exactly what she desired to not have to be. I am Kiki. Please be at rest. Okay, Umbral Kiki. So this is the actual fight. So, Palisand, this is an Ashen Beach terrain fight. And from the looks of it, it's going to be pretty scary. However, there are a few things that I've kind of tried to do to gear this. There's a lot of powerful water Pokemon, and that's the big piece. And they have a lot of good coverage. So I'm hoping that having just some powerful grass types and grass type attacks must be Hidden Power Psychic, I guess. So those are honestly two of the ones I was most worried about offhand. Marshadow. Okay, so Marshadow is the biggest problem on the board. That's unfortunate. Okay. Can we set up on this, maybe? Not the best plan, maybe. But we should be able to do 2 per. I guess let's see. It steals your stat boost. That's right. Okay. guess let's go Samo. Zen Headbutt. Spectral Thief should be super effective, never mind. I'm pretty sure we're just dead at this point, just to be clear. Okay, so slight change of plans. Palisand is not very fast. So rather than trying to beat down with Bagel's, or rather than tailwinding at the beginning, I'm gonna wait, get those 2 Giga Drains in. Suicune's coming in. I'm gonna go ahead and Tailwind. As long as it doesn't set up on me, I'm okay. I feel like it wrecked Jules. The reason I was thinking Jules was because if it uses Calm Mind, we want to go in with physical attackers. We basically just need to outspeed its hidden power or get a lucky crit, I guess. Okay, so it's probably gonna hidden power here. Have a silly calm mind race, I guess. We should win this. Like, we're both gonna get to +6. It's probably gonna try and bring Marshadow in and steal our stats, but we can always swap. And at this point, we're gonna have a +6 hidden power, or its hidden power isn't as good as ours. I guess it might actually be hidden power flying too. And then we're gonna use stored power. Now, stored power is a special, a unique attack that the base power of the move is based on how high your stats are, how many stat boosts you do. So at this point, with 12 stat boosts stacked up, that was dumb. I was thinking, oh, well, we'll be able to just get a good hit in still. And then I didn't think about the whole, that's not how that works fact. I guess, are we faster? It used bulk up. Perfect. That gets us a tailwind up. And now we can try for Z Hurricane. Supersonic Sky Strike. I don't know if we're going to be able to do anything against this at this point, but oh well. I guess, again, it's got +6 special defense, so we should be able to do a physical attack. There we go. Now we just have to deal with the Garchomp. Sarah coming in with a big ice punch. Gallade. This is probably a mega. So psychic fighting, we'll play rough. Get an attack drop off. Serene Grace on Jirachi there. Kingdra. I guess I'd like Nick. We don't have Nick, so we'll go with Jules as a option to minimize the chaos within. It's never too late for them. This is terrifying. Telluric Seed, Sniper Kingdra. Okay. I guess let's go to Sara. Night Slash is neutral. I keep trying. I think Pete was the one who made a comment on one of the earlier videos of, you know, I'm pretty sure if you just went with a neutral attack with that, you would have done more damage just because it's more straightforward instead of trying to, like, think about the stab and the terrain. And a lot of times that's going to be better than the type advantage. I don't know. Just a thing that I need to get better at with this. So those are a huge, I mean, honestly, a lot of those are the same. Like a lot of those bonuses are the same. You cannot lead this place as I did. The shoes you've been asked to fill will never fit. You can never be me. You can only be you. You can lead this place in the way that only you are able to, and that will be enough. In the way only I can. Oh, Rafe. Glad you're here. Truth is, I was the one who passed the report of this going on in the nightclub. Probably could have done a lot to stop this, but how is she? This was another anomaly's doing. You just defeated it, and our star actor ran through here. It's currently hiding in Kiki's room. Pokemon that can steal the feelings of others. You can probably guess what it is, right? How much pressure she was putting on herself when I found that thing? It was willing to help, and I thought it just might do the job. Show her that she's herself. She doesn't have to keep trying to be someone else. Could have been a little nicer about it. Sorry about that. I'll go patch things over with Victoria. Pokemon's all yours, though. Best clean it up before she tries to punch it or something. Sorry for springing this on you, but your help is, as always, irreplaceable. Okay, we get a Marshadow. Marshadow's interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about it from what I've seen of it. It is... So it's fighting Ghost, which is an interesting type. And it is... Oh, okay. Oh, you're done already? I was just coming to check. I can't say I'm really happy about Cal setting this whole thing up, but it's over now. The students have dispersed, and no one seems to really remember what happened, which is fine by me. If you happen to forget it too, I can't say I'd mind, but he was right. Maybe I did need to acknowledge that part of myself still. Maybe it was a little bit helpful, even if he's stupid and I hate him. I don't hate him, but I am mad at him, so don't tell him that. If I'm acknowledging my feelings, he can acknowledge that he really needs to stop going behind people's backs, even if it is for the greater good or whatever. Anyway, thank you for your help. I'm going to take some time and keep processing this. I don't need to do it like Kiki. I just need to do it like me. That would be enough. Seems awesome. Like, genuinely, the writing in this and the storylines and the characters have so much more depth than most of the mainline Pokemon games at this point. So yeah, high attack, high defense, or high attack, high speed rather. Technician, which is great. But most of its basic stuff doesn't benefit from Technician. Like, I suppose if we can get it like Mach Punch, that would be good. But right now, like, even Sucker Punch doesn't benefit from Technician. So it'll kind of just be a matter of what can we do with it. And I don't think I had gone through and... I guess, let's take a look. Video's not super long yet. Let's cruise over to the move relearner. Pursuit, Shadow Sneak, Force Palm. Okay, Force Palm, 90 power falls. Force Palm was pretty solid, but like, I guess there's better fighting moves. Feint, Rolling Kick. Rolling Kick is interesting, I guess, but it's 85 accuracy, which isn't great. Shadow Punch, 60 power, but never misses, but is also, or so that'd be 90 with under Technician. Yeah, I mean, this is... I don't know. It's one of those, maybe there's a move tutor or something that can give it some beneficial moves. But the big thing to me is always the best Technician moves tend to be either multiple hits, like Breloom's well, yeah, actually Breloom's a perfect example. So Bullet Seed hits 2 to 5 times. So each of those hits is 25 base power, which goes up to, what would that be? 37, 1.5 times. So it goes from up to 125 if it gets all 5 hits to 175, I think. 85? Yeah, 185. So that's a really good example, or that's a really good use of Technician. The other one is stuff like Shadow Sneak and Mach Punch, which are priority moves, because normally those are low power to keep them in check, because priority moves are really powerful. If you can get other stuff like Fake Out, that would be great on it. Yeah, I don't feel like it has a ton of great moves based on what we're seeing. So I guess we'll see. And that's okay. I guess I didn't really talk about my team here, but I think Jirachi is new. Since Samo has been a lot of our steel types along the way, has felt like it, and hasn't been getting as much use recently. Figured this would be good. Jirachi has lots of good coverage. It has 100 base on it, all of its stats. So same as like Mew and a lot of the other mythicals. Which means it's very customizable. You can make it in a lot of different ways for whatever works best. And in this case, Serene Grace doubles the chance of additional effects, which means increased chance to flinch off Zen Headbutt Iron Head, increased chance of lowering attack off Play Rough, and increased chance of freeze off off Ice Punch, which is just mean. So, yeah. Anyway, I think that's where we'll go ahead and wrap up for today. So, hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.